the store owners are not absolved from anything because they could have told the guys, get off of him, y'all being recorded. Y'all going to go to jail for the rest of your life if y'all don't stop. Your faces is on camera. Anything to scare them.
Okay. I mean, they look in the video, the store owners, they look like middle age, 40, if not younger. But from the video that I saw, it looked like they were just like kind of shooing them like to get out, like to take him out.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying, because I'm not from I visit the community, I've lived in the urban communities and things like that. You probably know this type of scenario a little bit better than I do.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm saying they could have been scared or for retaliation, or they probably never saw or witnessed anything like that. So there's a fright component that comes with that. But at the end of the day, you just can't sit there and watch a little man get stabbed up in your establishment. So for me, like you said, call the police, try to break it up, or yell to them, you're on camera, I'm calling 911, get out the store, don't do this, you will go to jail. Like, give them some type of a way of thinking better just by speaking to them. But I can't, this is really on the kids who did it, the culprits. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, so what do you think? I heard it's on the Daily News on the front paper that the gang that they're in, they actually sent out an apology to the family saying that we killed the wrong kid. Did you see that?
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't see that, no.
Yeah, it's on the front page of the Daily News right now in New York.
Well, that's why they're going to crack down on all those gangs and all of that stuff. Now, this is a high-profile case.
So, all I'm really, and also at the same time, I'm also thinking about, because this is a mistaken identity case. The kid that they were really looking to get, like, I wonder what's happening to him. Are they going to eventually get him? What's happening to, and why were they only getting that guy? What about the guy that was actually having sex with their sister or niece or whatever? There's two dudes in it. Like, is this over, or are they eventually going to get, they sent out an apology, but does that mean that they're still going to go get that other kid?
I mean, it's a possibility, but with this all said and done, I would believe they would want to chill out and, like, if any of them is smart, they are getting out that gang and they're getting out that lifestyle, because it was a casualty and an innocent person lost their life. And again, the police is going to come. They're going to swoop down on that particular area. Like, one thing about in the neighborhoods like that, they have files on all the gang members, all the gangs, the leaders, the ranks, everything. So they know who the people are. So they probably just formulating the plan to bust whoever, and 9 times out of 10, that gang is going to get taken out by the police. But it's just sad. It's just sad. Go ahead.
No, I was just asking, like, because this all happened because of a mistaken identity for a sex tape. I'm just thinking, like, this was the wrong person, but is this how were they sending out a certain type of message with this style of killing, like 5 adults to go after this little boy?
I mean, I wasn't there. I can't speak for them, but from what you're saying and from what the stories is, if you put out a sex tape of someone's sister, that's a form of disrespect. I'm not saying no one should have lost their life. In the street, when you do something like that, that's a cause for retaliation. In Hollywood, you'll get a lawsuit. Like I was saying, if If someone leaked a sex tape of Kim Kardashian, she's going to file a lawsuit. But if you leak a woman having a sexual relationship with you, and she didn't give consent, and she has older brothers, cousins, they're going to whip your ass. Like, that's the street code. So, like I said again, I don't condone no one losing their life, but in the streets, you have to know there's repercussions through violence. No one's calling the police, no one's doing that unless there's a parent involved.
Did you see the video?
Did I see the video of the boy getting stabbed?
No, the video of the two boys having sex with the girl.
No, I didn't see none of that. I don't watch stuff like that. Like, I will not watch idiotic stuff online. Like, if it passes through my timeline and I see it, I'll try my best to fast forward it. But if I know something like that is going viral, I tend to turn my social media off. Like, I didn't want to see the little boy getting stabbed. I definitely don't want to see two boys having sex with a young girl, stuff like that. I have a daughter. Like, I live like by principles of like the old school. So stuff like, I got two daughters and a wife and a mother and sisters, and I'm very overprotective of like the females in the family. So I don't want to see stuff like that. You know, I don't even want to give one more view to it.
All right, so let's also talk about, because I actually, people were trying to show me the video, and I was like, nah, I don't want to see. But then yesterday, because it kept being, like you just said, it was just on my timeline. I'm like, yo, what's going on? So I actually watched the stabbing.
But this is what I'm saying. Hold up for 1 second.
Okay.
This is what Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all of them, they need some type of guidelines, because I'm pretty sure they can't govern what everybody posts at one time, but they need to have some type of rules in place that if you even upload something like that and it gets reported, like your account is dead forever. There's no way in the world a parent wants to see that. On both sides of the spectrum, the female's parent don't want to see her child having sex with men, and the woman's whose son got stabbed up, she don't want to see her son getting stabbed up, and it's online and it's viral. She got to live with that. The family has to live with that forever. So again, people doesn't have integrity. Like, I will never compromise my integrity for likes and followers and views. I could never, ever post something like that. Ever. It's inhumane.
Let's go back to this inhumane that you're talking about. So if you watch the video, which I did, you can see there's people just right there, kind of just regular people, innocent bystanders. And actually, it's funny. Not funny, but he was an innocent bystander too. But there's people that's actually in the vicinity seeing this happen. And it didn't look like they were recording or anything. They just kept it moving, minding their business. What do you?
In that case, sometimes you're never going to get a situation where a lot of people is going to help. Most of the time, people mind their business. It's a knife involved, so it's hard to just say, I'm gonna go in there and mind their business, and then I end up getting stabbed. So the mind your business component, it's real. I get it. The guys recording, the people recording, but now you got to look at it as, if it's a bunch of people, y'all supposed to band together and make them stop. Like, it has to be someone that's courageous enough to say, let's help him. All of us, come on, let's get him off of him. Like, it's again like what I say about us as a community. We have to police ourselves. So in my community, we would have not let that happen. You see what I'm trying to say?
What you mean in your community, you wouldn't have let that happen? What part?
we would have stepped up for the little boy. Like, y'all not gonna stab him in front of us like that. Y'all got to do that somewhere else, and we're gonna make him stay with us, and y'all gonna get out of here. Even if it's grown men, I'm gonna at least try to talk reason to them. Like, yo, it's cameras out here. You see all these people recording? Y'all gonna go to jail. Stop.
Damn.
Like, I'm not gonna just sit there and record that. No, that's not. I don't have that in me to be that indecent. If anything, if I'm not going to try to stop it, then I'll be one of those people that mind my business and keep walking. But
right, so
for me, 9 times out of 10, I would try to stop it.
All right, so there was like, I mean, there's at least 7 or 8 different angles, like you just was talking about, like people.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
And nobody put in a call.
Let me explain something to you. I know where I'm from, and I know what type of person I am. That shit breaks my heart. Like, that people actually is that inhumane. 7 cameras was out, and none of y'all thought to help him. That's crazy on so many levels. And it's like, this is the society that we live in today. They have a meme of a guy drowning with his hand above the water, and everybody is filming it. And this was years ago, and it's actually more prevalent today. Like, if you have a fight in the street, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get recorded.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're arguing with your girl in the street, you're going to get recorded. If you're arguing with your child in the street, you're going to get recorded. Like, these phones and this technology, and I told you this before on one of our podcasts, technology is actually not taking us, it's taking us into the future, but it's also taking something from us as human beings. Our social skills, our reaction skills, and our skills to actually do work, like actually put in good hard work. Everything is so fast and microwave society now. Like, we living in this microwave society that everything is so in real time that we forget that what's really important. Like, and I'm saying that to say this: people are more consumed with getting the footage than actually saving a life. There's a disconnect.
That's the part I don't get, because those same people are saying that the people recording are the people that saying that they don't want to get involved. But they're posting this on Facebook. They don't want to get involved by calling the ambulance. But they're getting involved. They're putting it on social media. That's the part I don't get.
Right, because they want views. They want views, and they want followers, and they want, like, someone told me that someone told me that one of the posts, someone posted a video and it had like 4 million views. So they care about having 4 million views than actually saving a life. For me, I would rather have the life being saved on my resume than having 4 million views for a 1-minute clip. You get what I'm trying to say?
Absolutely.
Like the decency level is going with this technology. The decency level, the level to react, because we so consumed with the wrong content. See, like, me and you, we're content creators, but we're creating content to educate, to uplift, to inform. These people want to create content to break down. That's a big difference, because somebody in that boy's family was scrolling on their timeline and saw it, and they stuck with that forever.
That's sad, man.
That's